A new generation of winemakers has taken the helm in Rheinhessen, full of optimism and verve, but what's most important, they really enjoy wine. And so do I, and so I cycle off to my next destination. In 2001, Daniel, Klaus-Peter, Philip and a few other like-minded enthusiasts founded Message in a Bottle, a group of young winemakers. Membership is reserved for vintners that meet the highest quality requirements. In Monsernheim at the wine estate Wedenbornhof, I'm greeted by Gesine and Markus Roll and Florian Faut from Message in a Bottle. The group's philosophy is simple: top quality wine and fun making it. The members are all individualists, but communication and solidarity are part of their philosophy too. So what about your trade secrets? Do you share them amongst yourselves, and if so, does it bear fruit?
Yes and no, because we do a lot of wine tasting each other's wines. But since we're 26 individualists with 26 totally different characters who live in different parts of Rheinhessen and cultivate both different soils and different philosophies, our products are altogether different. They all differ in taste. That's why those secrets are not an issue. That's not a problem.
So how do you actually profit from belonging to this community?
It is contagious, it's inspiring to talk, to communicate, to develop ideas. All these activities evoke a certain kind of euphoria that is truly catching.
What about the practical side of your trade? What do you share in everyday practical terms?
There's a lot of exchange. As Florian just said, you can't copy ideas one-to-one into your own winery anyway because of the different provisions, whether it's buildings or processes or the vineyard sites.
Okay, let's take Riesling, for example, which clearly plays a major role among German wines. Do you, for instance, say something like, well, you produce Riesling too, so what do you do at this stage or that stage?
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Well, yes, but we don't all have the same taste, you know. We all agree that we want to promote the region, but there's no specific type of Riesling that we'd all agree is the best, the utmost, the most delicious. No, it's not like that at all. One prefers a little more bouquet, the other a little more fruit. One likes a light wine, the other likes a more full-bodied character. On those issues we differ enormously, and therefore...
They all taste different.
Right.
But what's really great about us, if one of us did need an answer to a specific question, he'd definitely get it. That's what makes our group so special. If I wanted to know, let's say, well, something or other, no matter what member I'd ask, I'd get the answer.
All of them are young and open-hearted. They invite me to join them at a party tonight. But the Message group doesn't stand for fun alone. Their Riesling, Silvaner, Pinot Blanc and their red wines are really classy, and they've got sex appeal. These vintners passionately want to tap the full potential hidden in the Rheinhessen vineyards. In the vineyard we meet Stefan Winter from Dittelsheim-Hessloch. What is his message in the bottle? So what would you say is more essential in the making of wine, the vineyard or the cellar?
The vineyard. Definitely the vineyard is vital, like in any good kitchen. The ingredients are the most important, the basis to build upon. You cannot make good wine from bad grapes.
And this is Riesling?
Riesling, exactly, in its pre-flowering stage. We hope it will start flowering next week if the temperatures remain constant, and yes, that we will definitely step on the gas, so to speak.
What can the vintners do right or wrong in a vineyard?
There's a lot you can mess up, but you can also do a lot of good. And as usual, the more manual work you invest, the better the result will be.
Is wine growing a craft or an art?
A bit of both, I'd say. It has always been and will always will be a craftsman's trade, and that's what you have to plant into people's minds again, though I believe many vintners have already reopened their minds to it. That also describes the situation in Rheinhessen at present.
Close to Monsernheim, idyllically set upon a hill, the Wedenbornhof Vineyard Cottage. That's where we're going to meet two more members of the group, Michael Gutzler from Gundheim and Christian Runkel from Appenheim. They've been waiting for us. The group meets frequently to taste wines, talk shop, and have some fun together.
Yet we can't do our job without a fair amount of passion. After all, it's hard work. I mean, we don't just have fun all day. I believe it's precisely that what makes a lot of young people stand out. Also here, with the message in a bottle, the young generation has had the urge to really throw themselves into it, rather than rest on their laurels. They're all fired up, but we can still savor our wines.
Our message is very simple. We want to bring our wines and our region closer to the people. That's really our main purpose, the bond that keeps the group together, since no one wants to lose sight of it.
When you started out, did you think you'd achieve something like this?
No, then it was just a spontaneous kind of party coalition that did a few things to promote Rheinhessen, but it was...
But to make people enjoy wine has always been the cause at the very top of our agenda, and it still is today. We delight in drinking wine, and everyone may do so. That's what we want to get across.
Another one of those moments I want to capture. By the way, the evening turned into a long and merry night.